Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage. In this video, I will be explaining to you the most important and most expected double fillers questions for next forthcoming exams like SBI Bank PO, SSC CGL and SBI Clerk. So these examples, these questions I have taken from the last year question papers and they are very important. But before we get started, let us look at the best tricks to solve double fillers. How we can solve all these double filler example, which are nowadays very common in all the competitive exams like SSC, Bank PO, Clerk, and other competitive exams also. So let us look at the best tricks how you can solve it. First, let us go through the first point. You are expected to know the meaning of all the words. Yes, this is true that you are expected to have a good command over vocabulary, but still it doesn't matter. If you go for the elimination process, you can still solve it quite easily. Now let us look at the second point. You may not be knowing both the words. In such case, leave the question. Do not take risk of negative marking. Yes, this point is very important. You should not take the risk of negative marking. There is a negative marking of 0.25 mark on each wrong answer. So if you are not confident regarding the choice or option you are taking, you should not go for that. Do not take risk of negative marking. Okay. You may be knowing the meaning of either word of the pair. Don't worry, use method of the elimination. This method of elimination is very important. If you think that this cannot be the answer or this cannot be the appropriate option, you can definitely eliminate it and it will get you closer to the answer. Okay, in English certain words are followed by certain prepositions. Yes, this is very important, that certain words in English are followed by certain prepositions and you should have a good command on these words. You should know these combinations. Now for your convenience and for the students benefit, I have given here a few examples. See, ahead is followed by of. Okay, ahead of means before. Preferable is always followed by to. It is never followed by then. So these combinations you should learn very nicely, and you should have good command over these words, because these words are not only important in these double fillers but also important in close test. Close test also they are they will come very handy. Okay, proficient is followed by in. Proficient in, you can proficient in something. Okay, this word complement is also very common in competitive exam. Complement is followed by on, not for. For example, I want to compliment you for your success. So this is a wrong sentence. I should say I want to compliment you on your success. So complement is followed by on. Incumbent means this is essential for you, this is necessary for you, this is your responsibility. Okay, so incumbent is followed by on. Bent is followed by on. Bent means to determined. He is bent on achieving success. It means he is determined to get the success. At the same time, concern is followed by these three words: over, about and at. Deprived means to not have something. Okay, for example, deprived children or underprivileged children. So deprived means you're not having certain facilities. So deprived is followed by of. Accused means guilty of doing something, and accused is followed by of. Confident is followed by of. Insist is followed by on. When you keep on repeating something to get something, it is called insisting or insistence. So this word is followed by on. Qualify is followed by for. Prevent means to stop somebody or to prohibit somebody from doing something. So prevent is followed by this from, and after this from you should write here ing form of the verb always. Prevent somebody from doing something. So this will be very important or very useful for you in sentence errors also. So you should take the holistic approach. You should go for the in-depth study, not only the superficial study. So this will definitely help you get the success in the long run. Now let us look at the next part. First, fill first word and check whether it fits the sentence. If it makes a meaningful sentence, eliminate the other options. This is correct. If you know either of the options, there are two options given for the answer. If you know either of the option and if you are confident about your answer and your choice, you should go for it. You should not be confused. Okay, now let us look at this point. Here you should have the detailed knowledge of prepositions, check prepositions and see if it fits the word. If yes, then eliminate the other word. If the preposition does not suit the word, eliminate the option. You should have deep knowledge of phrasal verbs also. Accordingly, you can also eliminate the options. Phrasal verbs are also very important in cloze test, and in sentence correction, in sentence improvement also they are very important. For example, turn up. Turn up means when somebody arrives somewhere, it's called turn up. Turn down means to reject. I was given a very good offer, but I turned it down. This way, turn down means to reject. Put off means to postpone, to delay something. Take after means to resemble something. Give up means to quit something, to stop doing something. Give in means to surrender something. Give up and give in, there is a difference. Give up and give in. Give up means to quit, and give in means to surrender something. And bring up means to rear something. Bring up something means to, in Hindi it is known as palan poshan karna. So I have given here quite a few examples just to facilitate your preparation. Okay, so if you follow these points, you can definitely solve these double fillers. Some few points are given here. You must apply common sense while making logical meaning. Yes, this is very, very true. You must apply your common sense. You must apply which word will naturally go with another word. Okay, there are certain word combinations in English. Read good quality books to get the detailed knowledge of prepositions, phrasal verb and grammatical concepts. Solve maximum number of questions from the previous year papers. This is very, very important. You must solve previous year papers. This is very, very important. Mock test are very essential for your complete preparation. Mock test, speed test also. Speed test you should try to solve in the exam like situation, in the time bound situation. Okay, for example, you should try to solve 100 questions in 60 minutes as they appear in the exam. So in this way, time bound situation, you should try to solve speed test. Okay, in exam like time bound situations, you should have the good command over idioms. Idioms means proverbs. For example, beating about the bush. If you are talking about here and there, if you are not coming to the correct point, and if you are talking nonsense, we say you are beating about the bush. A broken reed is said about a unreliable person. A person, if the person is unreliable, he is called a broken reed. Read between the line. To read between the line means to try to understand the contextual meaning, not the literal meaning. Okay, not the hidden meaning or the contextual meaning, not the dictionary meaning. So this is what this phrase mean. This idiom mean read between the line. Worth one's salt means to be able, to be capable of doing something. Sitting on the fence means to be confused, to be in dilemma. Born with a silver spoon in one's mouth, to be very rich right from the beginning. A snake in the grass is a cheat person, is a bluff person. You cannot trust this person. A snake in the grass. So this way you should have good command over idioms, phrasal verbs and prepositions in order to be able to solve these double fillers. Not only double fillers, but cloze test and sentence improvement also. So you should always take a holistic approach. You should go in depth. You should not do the superficial study. So now let us look at the real questions. These are the very important questions I have selected for forthcoming exams, particularly for SBI Bank PO. But these sentences, these kind of questions are very common in SSC exam also and other competitive exams. So let us go through the first question. For decades, Royal Enfield has been used in the Himalayas by the army and of by enthusiasts and adventurers too. Now let us look at this word of. With this of, I can always combine late, because of late means recently. Okay, because of late means recently. So this is my answer here. Just see, within seconds I have come to the I have reached the right answer just by combining the word, because I know that of can be combined with late, and of late means recently, and this word is completely fitting here. This word completely fits here. Now just see here, if the one word is, if either of the two word fits, the other word will automatically fit, and this will be the right answer. Just see here. For decades now, Royal Enfield has been used in the Himalayas by the army and of by enthusiasts and adventurers. It has been used. Royal Enfield is being used by for decades in Himalayas, and in the recently it has been used in the by the enthusiasts and adventurers also. So this will fit the answer. Both the choices are correct, now and late, and this will be your answer. You cannot fill. Now if you try to fill here under, for decades under, it doesn't make any sense. For decades of, it doesn't make any sense. For decades over, it may make some sense, but the other option is not correct. Present, army and of present. Okay, for decades of. Okay, for so this will be your right answer. I think this will be your final and right answer, now and late. Okay, so this way you have to combine the word. This way you have to apply your common sense and logic. Now let us look at the second question. Question number second. On the fiscal. Now the moment I see the fiscal word, I should think that with which word this fiscal can go, with which word this fiscal can combine. Fiscal can combine with front and policy. Fiscal front and fiscal policy. So either of the two can be the answer, and rest of them are not appropriate. Okay, so now let me match. On the fiscal front, there has been some easing in the recent year. On the fiscal policy, there has been some hindrances in the recent year. I think first will be the right answer here. First will be the right answer here. Just see here. In within seconds, I have concluded that this will be the right answer. I cannot say on the fiscal policy. If I have to put the policy word, I will say in the fiscal policy. I will not say on the fiscal policy. Okay, so this word will be inappropriate here. And since I have reached only the two options, out of these two options, this will be your answer, because this is more appropriate. Okay, so on the fiscal front, there has been some easing. Easing means there has been some relaxation in the recent years in the rules and regulations. So this will be your right answer. So this is how you have to try to solve them as early as possible, as quickly as possible. You have to come to the conclusion. You should not take much time, otherwise it will be useless to solve these questions. You have to solve them in the time bound situation. This is very, very important and crucial. Okay, now let us look at the question number 3. As West Bengal gears up means get ready to vote its next government to what? We select the government to what? Because we put the government to power. If there is power word here, that will be the answer. Just see the just see word here. Power word is already present here, so this is your answer. Just see here how quickly I have reached the answer, because I know with this word only power can come here, because you are trying to put the government to what? We always put the government to power. We do not put the government to anything else. We put the government to power. So that is why, देखिए, just see here, this word is also matching. Putting government to rule. This word looks similar, but this word is absolutely right here, because we put the government to power. Okay. Now, if the one word is correct, the second word will automatically be correct. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Since I am confident about this word, power, that only power can fit in there, I am confident about this word also. This will automatically be fit. Okay. As West Bengal gears up to vote its next government to power, we take a closer look at the state's economy and finances under the incumbent TMC and compare it to the performance of the predecessor. It's absolutely right. Now, what is the meaning of incumbent? Incumbent means the government, the person who is currently holding office. Okay, the incumbent president had been defeated. Incumbent means the currently holding office. Incumbent has another meaning, that is necessary for someone as a duty or responsibility. So this word incumbent is very, very important. You must learn this word. So incumbent means currently holding the office. Only incumbent word can fit in here. This will be correct here. So this is how you have to reach the correct answer. Okay, even without going through the complete question, you should come to the right answer. and you should try to solve them as quickly as possible. This is very crucial. Now let us look at the question number 4. This is question number 4. The Kerala Congress Party, we are talking about the Kerala Congress Party. The Kerala Congress Party is as having amoebic existence, splitting to grow and growing to split. We are kind of ridiculing the Kerala Congress Party. Somebody is ridiculing, somebody is making fun, because you are saying splitting to grow and growing to split. It means that Kerala Congress Party is very small party, it's not stable, it's again and again splitting. Okay, so we are kind of ridiculing or kind of making fun of this party. So any word related with the fun should come here. Now let us look at the examples here. Just see here, party is praised as, it will be completely wrong. We cannot say praised as. Mocked as, having amoebic existence, splitting to grow and growing to split, is an question in Kerala politics. This will be inappropriate. Ridiculed as, having amoebic existence. Okay, and no, this will not come. Approved, no. See, splitting is an, just see here, I am trying to match this word, here. See, if only n was here, this will be your first and final answer. Enigma, because this n can follow a vowel sound only, it cannot follow any consonant sound. So if there was n, you can directly write this answer. This will be your right answer, enigma. But since both options are given here, so I have to look at other options also. Split is an enigma. So in this sentence, I think this answer will be your correct answer, lampooned, because lampooned simply means to make fun of somebody, to make fun of some party in writing, not verbally, because these words are used for verbal mockery, mock and ridicule. When you make fun of someone verbally, these words are used, mock and ridicule, not lampoon. So lampoon word is used when you make fun of somebody in writing. So here the other parties are making fun of Kerala Congress Party in writing, not verbally. So this will be the right answer here, lampooned. And enigma means something very confusing, very difficult, something that need to be solved. That is paheli in Hindi. Okay, so is an enigma in Kerala politics. So this will be your right answer. I have given the meaning here. What is the meaning of lampoon? A written attack ridiculing a person, group or institution. A satire in prose or verse, ridiculing a person, literary work, etc. So this word has come many times in synonym and antonym section also, this lampoon word. So that is why I have given the explanation here. This is very important word. Okay. And now let us look at the next question. This is the question number 5. Mexico City is temporarily ordering all cars to remain idle for 1 day in a week in 2. Now I can notice 2 words here, in and to. Now between these 2 words only the response can fit in. Just see here, in response to. I always say in response to. I never say in counter to. I never say in comeback to. Just see here, just try to match these words with the words given here. I always say in response to. So this is the answer here. I am not concerned about this word. This word will be automatically correct. Since I am confident about this word, only this word can come here. I need not worry about this word. Okay, this word will automatically be correct. So this is your answer. Third is your answer. Now let us go through the complete sentence once again. Mexico City is temporarily ordering all cars to remain idle for 1 day in a week in response to its worst air quality crisis in over a decade. Okay, even if I do not understand the meaning of the whole sentence, I know the meaning of this idiom in response to. So I should fill here only response. It doesn't matter whether I should understand the meaning of the sentence completely or not. Okay, I can reach the correct answer quickly in this way by combining the word groups, by combining word to make a sentence. Just see here, imbroglio means a difficult or intricate situation, a confused or complicated situation. These words I have taken because I have explained these words because these words are These words have come multiple time in different competitive exams like NDA, CDS, Bank PO, SSC, Imbroglio, and in the last slide, lampoon I have explained, incumbent I have explained. So these words incumbent, lampoon, imbroglio are very very important for examination point of view. So this way you should try to prepare for competitive exams. So response, your answer will be here third. This will be the correct answer. Now let us look at the question number 6. The board member accustomed to, just see here, this is the idiomatic expression, accustomed to means used to. You are in the habit of something, you cannot leave it because you are kind of addicted to it. So the board member accustomed to the luxury of being chauffeured to corporate meeting in companies Mercedes were predictably when they learned that the service had been okay. And this sentence want to imply that the board member are used to having something, and if this is a kind of service, and if this service is stopped or prevented or kind of suspend, so they will be obviously unhappy about it. So this is what this sentence want to imply. So here just see, try to imply this, probably had been. Normally you suspend the service. Here we are talking about the service. Okay. So normally you suspend the service. This suspend word should go with the service. Service is also cancelled. So only these two options can fit in here. Now either of these two options you have to reach the right answer. These words are not that appropriate. Upheld means to maintain. The service is maintained. This is also looks close. Service is approved, okay, and service is provided. But here I think these are closest, annulled and suspended. Okay, so out of these, if the service is annulled, if the service is cancelled, you cannot be satisfied. Just see here the logic I am applying. If any service is cancelled, you cannot be satisfied. Okay. But if your service is suspended, you will definitely be disgruntled. Disgruntled means displeased, unhappy and sad. Now this word disgruntled include both the words sadness and dissatisfaction. So that is why disgruntled, this word is also very very important in synonym antonym also. This word very very important. I have given the explanation here. So this will be your right answer, because if the service is suspended, you will be disgruntled. Okay, if the service is provided, you will be concerned. No, if the service is approved, you will be dissatisfied. This is wrong. If the service is maintained, you will be displeased. This is wrong. If the service is cancelled, you will be satisfied. You cannot be satisfied if the service is cancelled. So obviously this will be your right answer. Fourth will be your right answer. This will be your right answer. And I have given the meaning of the word here, so you can go through and you can learn these words also. These are very very important words, and they keep appearing, they keep coming in different competitive exam many times. Now let us look at the question number 7. This is question number 7. Only if business continue to expand can it ample new job. Now jobs, when you see the jobs are, just see here the options. Just see here the option: make, produce, invent, create, repeal. Jobs are always created. Jobs are not made, because it's not a kind of product. Jobs are not produced, because jobs cannot be produced in a factory, and jobs are not invented. Jobs can only be created. So this will be your answer. Just see here. Without going through the complete sentence, without even understanding the complete sentence, I have come to the conclusion, and I have come to the right answer. Because I know this job word can only go with create. We create jobs. Okay, job creation. There are job creation projects that Modi has recently started, like Stand Up India, Startup India, Stand Up India. So this kind, and Skill India project. So you only create jobs. You do not make them. You do not produce them. You do not invent them. Okay. So this will be your right answer here. Just see here. Now the second option will automatically be fit in. Only if businesses continue to expand can it create ample new jobs to make up for. To make up for means to compensate, to replace, to make up for those that will be eliminated by automation. Those jobs that are being eliminated, or those have been eliminated, those have been removed by way of automation, they can be compensated if the business continue to expand. If the business continue to expand, it can create new jobs and it can replace the elimination that has been done by the automation. So this is how the sentence means. So your answer will be very simple to understand. Fourth, this will be your answer. Now here I have included this word repeal because it has come multiple time in many exams. To revoke or withdraw formally or officially. To repeal a grant. To take back. To repeal simply means to take back. To revoke or annual means to cancel a law, a tax and duty by express legislative enactment or abrogate. Abrogate, this word is also very important, abrogate. Okay, so this is how you should try to solve these questions. Now let us see some more questions. Both, now just see a very close options are given here. Mark Wilson, we are talking about the Mark Wilson here. Seldom spoke and never spent. Mark Wilson is having two quality. He seldom spoke, it means he hardly spoke. He does not speak anything and never spent any money in the parties conducted by a friend. Now the Wilson, this person Wilson is having two quality. He is very reserved. He doesn't speak much and he doesn't like to spend money. So he is miserly. So he is miserly and he is very reserved. So this will be your right answer, taciturn and miserly. Because taciturn simply means reserved and miserly means stingy, or the person who hates spending money. So this will be your right answer. This is very simple to understand. Loquacious means talkative. Spendthrift means the person who like to spend lot of money. Reticent again means reserved. Vociferous means a person who is very vocal or very noisy. Generous means very liberal. Calm means quiet. Cautious means careful. So these words will not come here. Only this word will come here. Taciturn means reserved and miserly. Okay. Now in this option also only the two options can be given here. This reticent also means reserve, but the other choice is not correct. Diligent cannot come here. Okay. Reticent and taciturn are the same word. Reticent means reserve and taciturn means reserve, but the other word here is correct. Here the other word is not correct. So that is why this option will be rejected and your answer will be first. Now just see here, I have given the explanation. Taciturn means reserve and loquacious means talkative. These words I have given the explanation because they are very important. Question number 9. Question number 9. In a society that abhors means that hate, a non-conformist is persistently means is continuously. So in a society that abhor smugness, abhor rebelliousness, a non-conformist is persistently suppressed. I think this will be the right answer. Just see here. In a society that abhors rebelliousness means a person who try to revolt, who try to go against the rules. Okay, that kind of person in a society, a non-conformist is persistently suppressed. So in a society which hates the rebelliousness, which hates the revolt, a non-conformist is a person who doesn't follow the rule of the society, will definitely be suppressed because society hates the rebelliousness. That is why a non-conformist is persistently suppressed here. Okay, so this will be the right answer here, although the choices are very difficult. Words are given here. Smugness, stagnation means to get stuck somewhere. Denigrated means to attack the character or reputation of something. Glorify, creativity. Insurgency means revolt. Heed means to pay attention. Persecuted means just given here, subject to hostility and ill treatment. All these words I have given here, very explanation I have given here just to facilitate your preparation. Many words I have given here. So this is how you have to try to solve these questions. Now let us look at this question. Just when the senator opponent had lead in popularity poll, public opinion. Just see here which word can be combined with this word lead. Okay, just see here. Taken lead, taken can be the right answer. Taken and captured. Taken and captured will be the close choices. Taken. So either of the two will be the right answer. Taken and captured. Okay. Now with this taken, stabilize I think will not go here. Just see here. Just when the senator opponent had taken lead in popularity polls, public opinion stabilized. Public opinion cannot be stabilized if you take the lead. Public opinion can only be shift. Just when the senator opponent had captured lead in popularity poll, public opinion shifted. I think it should be shifted. Public opinion shifted. As a result, the incumbent senator regained his front runner position. Yes, this will be the right answer because it makes complete sense here. It should be shifted here. So this will be your right answer here. Now just see here, when means conceded means to admit, when means to tired, vacillate means to alternate or waver, relinquish means to leave. Many words I have covered in this video tutorial. Some 10 to 15 words I have covered in this video tutorial. This video tutorial will be highly useful for you for the next forthcoming exams. So this is how you should try to solve these questions. So if you have liked this video, please try to share it. Do send us your comment, and if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe this channel, because on this channel we only cover the result oriented, exam oriented content regarding your forthcoming exam. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.